Trying to avoid catching a bug and getting sick when sharing a microphone or other equipment? Is there a good solution? Of course. Let's get vocal. If there's one thing that 2020 has brought us, it's an increased awareness to the spreading of bacteria and viruses. And it's not just the serious illnesses to consider, but the little ones too. Many non-vocal performers can catch a cold or have a mild illness and still perform at a top level. Not so much for vocalists. Our delicate instruments react to the slightest problem, so it's a good idea to be proactive about avoiding bugs in the first place. And unfortunately, a major tool of our trade is a breeding ground for such pests, the microphone. The easiest solution is to have your own microphone, and some of you probably already do. But even then, whether it's at a club, a festival, or a studio, odds are at some point you will be sharing a microphone, sometimes immediately after another person. Now this gives us an increased chance of catching something, mainly because when you're at the mic, you're going to be taking in big breaths right in front of it. If any of our microscopic enemies are on the mic, they're right there at the entrance to your respiratory system, just ready to get sucked in. But there is a good solution. Protecting yourself from exposure to the harmful bacteria and viruses is simpler than you might think. We just have to follow the medical community. Most bugs can be killed or at least damaged to a non-threatening level by using one simple thing: alcohol. When alcohol comes in contact with bacteria or viruses, as it evaporates, it destroys them. But you've got to get the percentage right. Research shows that between 60 and 80% alcohol is the kill zone, with 70% being ideal for most unwanted visitors. Lower than 60% and the alcohol isn't strong enough to do real damage. Over 80% and the alcohol evaporates too quickly and won't have enough time to do its job. So, your best bet is to have 70% alcohol handy when you can. A little on a paper towel or a rag and a quick swipe, and you've drastically decreased your chances of infection. It's not foolproof, but it is most effective. And for those times when you're on the road or somewhere that you can't take a bottle, get some of these alcohol swabs. You know, the kind that nurses use to swab the skin before a shot. One little wipe on the mic or any surface, and in less than a minute, sometimes just 15 seconds, there are far fewer threats to your health and to your voice. And for your hands, hand sanitizer works, or you can have one of these alcohol sprays with you. They're fast, less messy, and no extra ingredients, just alcohol. Now, a word of caution. It's a good idea to let the sound engineer or some crew member know what you're doing, just so there is no misunderstanding. Also, if you use any disinfecting product with other ingredients, especially fragrance in it, try not to use it on shared equipment, especially a microphone. Now, not only can this annoy the owner of the equipment or possibly even damage it, but also the next person to use it may hate that smell, and you for putting it there. Using just alcohol alone, whether it's from a bottle, a swab, or a spray, is really all you need, and it leaves no trace of itself once it's gone.